Okay, can you hear me? Yeah, this looks better. Fuck, okay, so my first 10 minutes is stupid. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. This should be better now, right? Yeah, okay. Hmm. So right now I'm dealing with a warning that I wasn't expecting to get. And now I'm trying to print my damage tag that I have in my data asset, but all this crap is not coming in correctly. So error, invalid arguments passed to this. So I guess because it's asking for a string. So damage tag dot toString. Let's try that. Still no. The construction show. Okay. Is it because I'm not constructing it? Maybe you're passing in the pointer instead of the content. I don't know. I mean, we can try a bunch of stuff. I don't know if it's because I'm trying to do this into a data asset, but it looks like you were right. Thank God for you, Codebreaker. Let's see if this actually did what I wanted to do. I wanted to, hopefully, I wanted to print the actual damage tag. So let's see if it'll do that. So yeah, data.damage. So if is valid. Oh, I am so fucking dumb. Ugh. This is what I want. So it is valid. I was just fucking, oh my God. It's been a hard couple days at work. I'm gonna just tell you that much. Since I didn't see that. So now all that work was for nothing. You used the toString method. I'm not sure that outputs what you want, but let's try. Well, I got the information I wanted. What I was doing stupidly is I was putting this warning saying that there is no damage tag assigned, but I was putting it in the if statement saying the damage tag is valid. So when the damage tag was valid, the string was coming out telling me it wasn't valid, but it was. So now if I go, I shouldn't get this warning at all. I should just get my health value changing, and I do. Okay. So this function is done. I don't want to look at it again. What I want to look at now is where we left off last time. I'm trying to figure out how to get this applied damage to work. So let me go ahead and run the editor again, because I think I left proof of concept and blueprint that I want to evaluate. Because yeah, for me right now, doing it in blueprint is easier, so I'm going to do it in blueprint if I get confused, and then try to translate it to C++. Oh, okay, so I can see my Streamlabs bot is not doing what I thought it was supposed to do when it was going to link the Patreon information, but that's okay, I'll fix it later. Okay, so I believe I put this in my damage actor. So here's my, okay, my proof of concept is not in here, is it? Well, it kind of is, right? So I'm making, if your game is intended to be played locally, why did you copy the apply damage function again from the source code? I'm not sure. Like, I wanted to, because it wasn't overwritable, so I wanted to make my own version of it so that I can call, like, apply damage. And obviously, I'm going to have to figure out which one is mine. Yeah, this one's mine. But yeah, because I don't want to mess with source code. I believe we also went with that. I don't want to change source code, so I wanted to make it. Yes, but you kept the run on server. No. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Because like right now, I'm looking at this blueprint right now. So, on the header file, on the properties. Properties of what? I'm confused on what you're talking about. Of my function. Which function, dude? Like the apply damage function? Because like this, I don't know what you're talking about. Wasn't it marked to run on server only or something? Like so apply damage is my own version. Like it's not marked to run on anything. Like it's blueprint authority only. I guess I need to disregard that. I guess that's what you're talking about. But I feel like that's not necessary. Apply damage. Where did I put that? Is it under damage? No. Yeah, but I don't think it matters. Like if it's even if you're not multiplayer or not, I think it's fine to keep that. I feel like that's just like irrelevant. Let me see. Where is hero gameplay stacks? Is it under? Where did I put it? No. Components, no. Damage, no. Data, no. Function library, here we go. So yeah, I literally copy and pasted the apply damage function. And yeah, blueprint authority only, but like again, I don't think that matters. If it will give you peace of mind, I can get rid of it, but I'd rather not. And I'd rather also have to change this category so we'll know it's in a separate thing. Okay. Streamlabs is complaining about long messages. I don't know what you tried to send, dude, but was it over? Let me see what Streamlabs bot is doing. So I believe I have Word. No. Mod tools back. Paragraph protection. Okay, so you sent some. All right, I'm going to increase this to 250. And the punishment will be 30 seconds. So try not to send more than 250 characters. So again, I don't think this is a big deal. I think it's fine to leave it as it is, right? I don't think it's going to kill anyone. If you want to get rid of it someday, then we can, but right now it's not a big deal. Now, when we go ahead and I technically said that if you could save one RPC, even if you're sending it to yourself. Again, not a big deal, honestly, right now. Not a big deal. If we ever find the need to optimize anything, we could try doing that, but I don't think it's a big deal. So now if we do apply damage, yeah, here we go, hero, apply damage, we get this version. Okay, so we know that's good, bada bing, bada boom. So now, let's go back into the code. I should really not have a transition. Can I fix that? I don't want to have a transition every time I go back and forth. Transition. Yeah, it looks cool, but it's kind of annoying. I'll figure it out later, I guess. Okay. So we're looking at code here. All right. So now we have the context handle. We're making the outgoing spec, and this is what we're getting in return with context handle. So now we should be able to do, what is it? Context handle dot, or is it like assign? So what do we get returned actually? So we're getting a gameplay effect spec handle. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's spec handle. Yeah, okay. So spec handle dot, or is it this? Assign? No? How are we doing it in our calculation class? Yeah. So it's a gameplay effect spec. This is a gameplay effect spec handle. Is it set caller? Can I literally just do set caller? No. Do I have to do it off my ability system component? No. That always got me confused, the difference between the spec and this handle. Yeah, same. At least in code, it confuses me a lot. So what class is the spec handle in? So it's in gameplay effect types, and we have that. Ability system component assign. No. Well, it's a spec handle. So it's an F gameplay effect spec handle that it returns. And this also returns a gameplay effect spec handle. So this is the same, right? This is the blueprint version on this screen. Like we're right here. Now I'm trying to get to this. And I'm not sure how to do that. Oh, it looks like I have it in the uncomment, in one of the commented ones. What is it called? Get set caller. Get set by caller magnitude. Spec handle. Can I do something like that? Check the source K2 node for the set caller. Yeah. How do you check the source K2 node? Is that like I literally thought it was just like, hey, press F2 and you'll get it. So it's under gameplay effect. So do I have to bring in gameplay effect? Hash include. Crap. So it's all in gameplay effect. .h. What if you double click the blueprint node? Yeah, it should open it. Let's see. takes a while to read the C++ symbols, but it should open. And I think it is gameplay effect, but we'll see. We'll see what it opens up in a second. But yeah, it looks like it is gameplay effect. So I think. Okay, so it's a system. So it's ability system blueprint library, and let's see, assign tag set color by magnitude. So it's the blueprint library. So I think we can ignore that. I don't know if we want to use it, but maybe that would be nice. But let's see if we could do it here. Get. All right, let's open up the blueprint library again. So we're making gameplay effect spec. So spec handle data. Aha. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So now we can do this. But why is this wrong? That's upsetting. We were close. Oh. We can't do it twice? Let's see. The second one was missing a semicolon. Yeah, why is this one missing a semicolon? And now it's all fucked up. All right, I'm just gonna I'm gonna compile. I just want to get some more data on what's wrong. So gets a color must have a class. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so we got, yeah, you're right. Yeah. So now, so damage tag is not a thing. I know why. I do like F gameplay tag damage tag equals damage data get, or is it just damage tag? No, what's the name of this fucking function? Why did I remove it? I see you have comments. Hold on, give me just a second. I want to see if I can figure this out. Damage data, what was it called? Get data tag. I feel like I should rename that. You are requesting a tag. Don't you need to pass a string on? Yeah, give me a sec. Get, or is it just data tag? How am I not remember? Get data tag. What's wrong with this? And this is returning. It's returning an F name. Okay. So request gameplay tag. What does it take? So it does take an F name. Okay, so we're on the right track. Okay, what's wrong with this? Oh, damaged data. Okay. That's good. Now what's wrong? So it needs a so it needs okay. I just want to know what's wrong here. Unless like yeah, it's a syntax error. Yeah. Um so here's that and then false. So what is this 0? I guess we don't need it. So let me look at the request gameplay tag. So tag name error if not founded, sure. False, return will return the corresponding. Okay. Well, okay. So I think we got that. We're on our way to greatness, I think. So now I think the only thing left to do is apply that. Oh. Return. All right, let me look at this function. So what is the magnitude? So it's saying, okay, so it's whatever value is coming in from the damage tag, right? Let's see. Where do I go? So it's the value of your tag, right? So how do I set the value of that tag to the base damage that I'm putting in? That's the question I have. Is it the -1? Okay. Well, is there a way to print that out? Like spec dot, what is it? Magnitude. Let's see. UE log temp warning text. Okay, magnitude F. Okay, do I have to do something like that? No. It's the one of the params. Yeah. I think you're definitely right. I just want to make sure. Let me give us some fucking breathing room. Too few arguments. Does this have default parameters? No. Guess we could just do what? 1 and 1 and we'll kind of just deal with it. Was it a Boolean? No. Yeah, okay. 1, false. Let's see. Let's recompile. Okay. Okay. So simply by saying apply damage, we should get something in the log. And we're looking, we're going to think it's -1. So let's find out. Okay, so we got a breakpoint. Why? Exception thrown. Oh. We got to put in some information, I think. Continue. Stop it. I know it broke. Okay, fine. We actually have to put pass data in. So we got to pass in the damage actor. Okay. So now that should not break, or at least give us a breakpoint. Still does. Okay. So what's wrong? Ignore. Okay, so that's just giving us a bunch of errors off. Okay. Oh, I did the wrong one. Not ending, not ending. So get evaluated magnitude is wrong. Is there anything else I could do for spec, for magnitude? Maybe this is better? Let's try that. Oh, my eyes are hurting. Maybe? I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Oh, shit. Why is it rebuilding 181 things? I didn't change anything. Or is it because I saved it? Oh, fuck. Okay. That's not supposed to be there. Yeah. Damn it. Oh yeah, and I did it here too. Fuck my life. Pressing things on accident. No W's. Alright, let's deal with the consequences, I guess. If it's only 181, maybe we can manage. Maybe in the meantime, we can look at the Tranic documentation again. Maybe there'll be some information there for us. Oh my god. Maybe we could just look at the source code. Not have to build it. I don't want to have to build it. Yeah, Visual Studio is having a rough day. So fire gun. It does all this projectile spec handle. So how is he doing a bunch of this? Let's see. So this is the damage calculation, and we copied a bunch of it, but or all of it, I should say. But how is he? All right, so he definitely has a projectile, right? The projectile doesn't look like it does anything. Is it done in blueprints where it like hits something? I feel like that wouldn't make any sense. Hero ability fire gun. So he's adding tags and doing stuff like that. He activates the ability, plays a montage, binds a couple of events. Okay, on event received. Let's end ability. This is event spawn projectile. So if the hero does not exist, he ends the ability. Otherwise, he keeps going. Okay, so he makes a gameplay effect. I guess I should do something like that, like get ability level. But this isn't an ability. So let's ignore that. Yeah. So this is the damage. And then he spawns. And okay, so it's in the projectile that he is doing stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It is the second parameter. So this is set by color magnitude. What I was doing was get set by color magnitude. So that's a difference. That makes sense. Yeah. Like, see, my version... no. Yeah, I'm doing get set by color magnitude. I should be doing set by color magnitude. Based on what this guy is saying. Up here. Yeah. That's a big woof. But our project's almost done compiling. It's at 62 out of 181, so we're a third of the way there. So we don't have to hold on much longer. Okay, so he basically makes the spec handle and then spawns it and then passes it to the projectile. And the projectile doesn't seem like it does anything. At least not in... C++. So I am curious what he's doing. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's probably in Blueprint. Okay, so we're halfway done compiling. Hopefully, it's probably gonna give us an error. I don't care. I want to compile this project, the Trinec project. I want to see what he's doing in Blueprint just to confirm. Okay, and Streamlabs again is not doing what I wanted it to do. For YouTube. So we'll wait for that to go. Sorry for being a little quiet. Just looking at something.
Hey guys.
Oh God. Okay. All right, we're almost done. The dangers. Oh, who we got? A new follower. Awesome. Saying, I can't pronounce that. Say not Luke. I don't know. Saying Luch. That's my best guess. Okay, well, this actually did compile successfully, so that's always good news. I guess we fixed what we needed to. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to say no. Bad Unreal. We don't want to look at you right now. We do want to look at the other one. We can. Okay, we're not going to close it, but yeah, it's going to ask us to rebuild. I think we could say yeah, and it should be cool. I think the only problem I was doing earlier was that I was already building something. Yeah, only has to do 13. Sweet. Okay. Also, for those who do celebrate, happy first night of Hanukkah. 8 crazy nights, am I right? I personally do not celebrate Hanukkah, but well, you better follow me, bro. Come on, Codebreaker, you're my number one dude. There he is. There he is. I think I don't know if I have already. Maybe I was looking for you, but I do want to. Let's see. Is it under Streamlabs? I want to make you a mod, Codebreaker, because you're definitely helping me out a lot, and I appreciate it. I don't know how to add people as mods. Maybe just mods. Mod tools. User management. I don't know. Blah blah blah. Does that do anything? Okay, that's something else. I'll figure out how to make you a mod, but we don't have to worry about it right now. But thank you both for the follow. I appreciate it. I guess while that's waiting, we can look at the code again. That's way too much power. All right, you're honorary mod, where I call you a mod, but you don't actually do anything. you're just in the chat, helping me figure shit out. So we don't need this, right? Yeah, flex. So we just gotta do spec set color by magnitude, damage tag. Oh boy. Damage tag, and then base damage. So we do that. Okay, so here's the Tranic documentation project, but let's move him over to the other screen. So there should be a blueprint. Is that going to be in the weapon? No. Okay, so it's going to be... Oh my god. It's compiling a lot of shaders. Don't do that. Oh, that's so gross. 5,000 of them? I don't want to deal with that. So those are the blueprints. Hero, abilities, fire gun, projectile. Boom. Okay, so yeah, it is doing it. So I guess the hit result, get effect contacts, add hit result. Okay, so what does the add hit result do? It's gonna tell me. So I guess it literally adds just a hit result, but yeah. Yeah, okay. But where is the damage? Okay. So apply gameplay effect to self, and that's the character that it hits. Okay. So I think... Okay, let's minimize that. Yeah. My project has 200k shaders to compile on the first time. Yeah, that's gross. Okay, so now... should be able to do ability system component. So I guess in theory now, like I don't want to apply it to myself. Like eventually it'll have to be more than that, right? Like if it's gonna be a character doing damage to another character instead of it being like some actor. But I guess just for the sake of seeing if it works, so. Apply gameplay effect spec to self. Spec? Or is it spec handle? Neither. You already passed the damage actor. Yeah, I know. So damage actor is the player in this case, but I'm talking about like the event instigator and the damage causer. Those are going to be something for later. So what does this take? So it takes a gameplay effect. So it takes a gameplay effect spec. Or is there something else? Apply spec, no. So what do I have to do here? You need to pass the content of the spec. So what is it? Spec dot, like spec handle dot data? So just spec. Interesting. Okay. I don't understand that, but for now, okay. Yeah, because pointers just confuse me as well. That's why I need to work on my general C++. Because yeah, pointers and soft pointers, and what have you, kind of confuses me. Yeah, spec is a pointer, but just typing spec, it passes an address. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know why it's taking so long to start the build. That makes me nervous if it's going to compile like 900 fucking things like it usually does. I guess in the meantime, we can read more of Tronic documentation. Okay, so did someone hear Unreal fucking poop? What was that like? Launch failed. What launch? I didn't try to launch anything. Did I press launch on accident? How does the other ability work? There is the meteor ability, and there's effects. So here's the BP meteor. Yeah, it's set to replicate. It's a projectile that he made. So it collides with that type. Okay, cool. It's only doing 6 on this side. Okay, so we're kosher there. Our code actually did compile. Let's minimize all that. Okay, so our editor's launching. Okay. So I think in theory we should take damage, right? No. Oh, because we didn't put damage in. So we'll say 5, right? Okay, so still that messed up. You should take self damage. I don't know what you mean. Like, do I have to put damage causer in and everything? Yeah, my health does update correctly if we do it this way, where I do it in the blueprint where I'm applying all this stuff. Like, we have the health updating. Something, all right, let's put a breakpoint in our code. And I think it's under debug, attached to process. I'm gonna have too many Unreal instances open, aren't I? All right, yeah. Oh wait, I don't need to attach to anything. I'm stupid. Okay. So let's do that. I'm gonna overlap. Okay, so we hit the breakpoint. Let's see. So character is good. Ability system component, good. Good. Damage data, good. So data.damage is the name. Make it the context handle. So base damage should be 5, right? Is it going to tell me? Okay. Then it returns 0. Does it need to return something? So there is apply gameplay effects spec to owner, but I don't need to do that. So we're doing apply gameplay effects spec to self. Do I? Okay, so here's the spec handle. So I'm adding the damage effect. This is the ability level. This is the handle. Then I'm doing everything else. Let's get rid of this crap. And let's turn base damage. Is it because I'm not no. I don't think I need any of this information. All right, let's print base damage. Let's just make sure we're getting 5. Or I can do that. Let's see if I can print that actually. Because I should literally just be getting 5. But we're making progress. I'm happy about that. Baby steps. Okay. So we're applying 5 damage. Okay, so we're... Oh my god. And sorry, I gotta put you guys back on the right screen. I don't need... I accidentally have the breakpoint again, so continue. Ignore for now. Yeah, so it's returning 5. So, no, that's right. Let's see. So we all know we're getting 5. Like in theory, we should get this executed in C++. Oops. Here's our hero damage execution calculation. So in theory, this should get called, right? It should get called if we're doing it this way in blueprints, where we're doing the assign tag, and we're doing it manually in blueprint, where we're creating the outgoing spec, and we're assigning it and then doing that. And this is our gameplay tag, or gameplay effect. This one's the period one. Let's do the base, because the base is kind of what we're working with right now. So let's see if that hits our breakpoint when we play. And it does. Check the code for apply gameplay spec stuff. Maybe you're missing some params on it. Yeah, maybe. But as you can see, we have the breakpoint hit. So we can just continue, and we'll say ignore for now. And you can see we're doing just, oh my god, I keep hitting things. But we're doing 1 damage, right? Which is fine. So now, if we do this apply damage, and I believe this is the hero apply damage, right? If we hover over it, hero gameplay stacks. I should probably call it hero apply damage just so it's easier to tell which one it is. But now if I do this, I should hit that same breakpoint. And I am. So let's go through this. Okay. So I think one of these is null. So damage should be 5. So damage tag is right. Yeah. Can you tell me what this is? Can I watch it? So damage is definitely coming back as 0. So I wonder why. So let's do that breakpoint. Now we hit it again. Can you not tell me what damage is? What could this be? Alright, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to print this. Because I don't know. It's not telling me. So, long. I know there's also like the print string thing, but I just like doing the log. Warning. Text. Damage. Damage. Let's try that out. Boom. Okay. So my assumption is it's going to be less than 0. Because obviously that's what that if statement's checking for. But let's see. Yeah, damage is 0. Why is it 0? So returns the magnitude of a set by caller modifier. Will return 0 and warn if the magnitude has not been set. Are we getting that warning? Not that I can see. What could it be? Could it be that the tag is not valid? Maybe maybe it's trying to set back a wrong tag. I don't know. Like the tag is coming from this damage tag, the damage data. Let's see. What can I get here? Magnitude. So I'm gonna do another fucking log. When in doubt, log it out. Okay, let's see. Apply damage. We need one more parenthesis. No. And I guess I have to do this. No? What's wrong? What is wrong? So log temp warning, text. God, what am I supposed to do? So apply damage, and then I want to float, and then this should return me a float. Log temp warning, text. How's the syntax not right? What's wrong? Let's see. This is big brain time. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. What could it be? What's S that's not defined? Is it just like fucking with me? Let's see. Okay, I'll try that after this fails to compile. Or it just compiles. Okay, great. Whatever. Okay, so we should be getting 5. Unless it decides to crash. Yeah, so apply damage. Sorry, let me bring you guys in. So apply damage is 5. You guys definitely can't read that on the bottom, but it's reading 5. But the damage from the damage execution is getting 0. That would be funny if I got 69. That would be really fucking random. I would be like, why? So we're passing in this information, right? So maybe it is the tag name. That's wrong. For some reason, like maybe it does like a weird thing. Maybe I have to do f gameplay tag request gameplay tag, and maybe that's what it is. So yeah, let me actually stop. Oh yeah, sorry. So I think maybe I have to do something like f gameplay tag request gameplay tag and just patch in the damage tag like that. I'm gonna try that. So instead of doing damage tag like that, I do that. And we'll see if that makes a difference. Okay. Bring you guys back. So it's plugged in. Oh yeah. Okay, so I think Codebreaker, you mentioned that like the tag wasn't matching. So I did guess it, for whatever fucking reason it wasn't matching. So yeah, we're good. Yeah. So now we have apply damage working. Freaking awesome. The only reason why I wanted to do that, this might be a stupid. Yeah, you should get paid, Codebreaker. I'm sorry. I'm getting free labor at this point. But the only reason why I wanted to do that was so I don't have to do this everywhere. I'd rather just call a function and let it handle in the backside. So now we can literally just kind of nuke this and just be like, okay, now we're just doing this. The game idea that I'm working on, honestly, I don't know what I wanted it to be right now. Yeah, I will rename the function. Right now, it's just me trying to learn more about the gameplay ability system on the C++ side, kind of making things work as I go. Honestly, I'd like it to be some sort of role-playing game where you have abilities and maybe melee combat mechanics, things like that. But right now it's kind of a learning project, and developing small features and slowly just seeing what develops at that point. So I don't really have a strict game idea in my head. It's just, let's make a game that has abilities, health, mana, and you have abilities that cost mana, and then maybe we can evolve into gear and stuff like that. Okay, and thanks for the follow. I guess, is it Luch Labs? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Ever since I started living in Europe, I'm not confident about the letter CH anymore. Either it's going to be a ch, or it's going to be a ha, or if it's, so I don't know how to pronounce things anymore. But thanks for the follow. Okay, so we got apply damage working. Trying to think what could be something interesting to work on next. Like maybe we can create like a health regeneration system. Honestly, we could make something as easy as like a potion actor that you kind of pick up, and it heals you. Like I don't know if it even needs to be an actor. Technically, like it could be a representative actor in the real world that you pick up. Then it gets into your UI. You select into the UI, and then you actually use it. I'm not sure what we would want to do. If you have a suggestion, go for it. But now I'm trying to think. A shield would be interesting. I could do all those easily. Yeah, I can do all this easily in Blueprint too. What I'm trying to do is get better in actual C++, because I've been using Blueprints ever since Unreal Engine 4 came out. And I want to be a better programmer. And I know Blueprint programming is programming. I'm not saying that. I just want to learn more about how Unreal works underneath, how these gameplay classes kind of correlate with one another. For my full-time job, I work with the gameplay ability system, but I do it on the Blueprint side. And if I ever need something outside of Blueprints, I need to talk to coders and ask them to create a function or something for me. So I would like to get to that point where I can maybe create my own functions in C++, be trusted to do that, trusted that it's optimized, trusted that it works, trusted that I can debug it, things like that. Yeah, if I want to do C++, I should know the basis of C first. Yeah, probably, honestly, but I know, as you already kind of witnessed, pointers still kind of confuse me and stuff like that, but I want to be better at Unreal Engine C++, and I'm learning a lot, so the job is doing itself at this point. So yeah, a shield would be interesting. Let me go into our Trello board. Is there a way to change Trello board colors? Is there like a settings somewhere? Yeah, change background. Colors. Wow, what a fucking option. Can I make a custom? No, okay. I wanted something less painful on the eyes. Unreal Engine C++ code is not that hard because they made it in the object-oriented way in some sort. Yeah, it's all, I hope I'm using the term right, polymorphic, all hierarchical, everything kind of derives from, I think, UObject, and then it goes from there to like actor and stuff like that. Maybe there's a branching point for UI and stuff like that. Yeah, object-oriented programming, yes. And polymorphic ideology. I don't know. I'm kind of talking nonsense. So damaging actors. Let's go into here. Figure out how to properly apply spec handle. We got that. Okay. Sorry for everyone who is working in Slack. Let me go ahead and mute Slack so you don't hear those notifications and freak out. And create new version of apply damage using that. Yeah, we did that. Let's go ahead and rename this function so we don't forget. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of that also in here. Oh God, thought my manager wanted something. Yeah, sorry. I always get paranoid too when someone messages me on Slack. My first thought is what's broken, you know? Since I told you the word polymorphic, you say it on each stream. Like, I knew the word polymorphic before you told me, Codebreaker, all right? Don't be sassy. I'm just trying to sound smart. So let's rename this. We don't need any of these things. Open statics, yeah, that's what we need. We should probably do this. Yeah, let's see. Apply damage. Hero apply damage probably is the best way to go. Yeah, Java I heard is kind of crazy as well. I think we use Java at work for something. I don't know. I don't even bother. Okay, so our thing is updated. I don't know how far I should go in terms of commenting or anything like that. Get the damaged actor plus damaged actor ability system component. We have a project to read MP3 metadata and play songs. Oh God. Okay. Get hero damage data. So the damage data is what holds like the damage gameplay effect that we want. I am curious. Maybe we can do something interesting. I don't know if it should be its own function or it should be a parameter. Let's just see if I can get this working. What I'm thinking is this function apply damage. It can apply normal damage or it can apply the periodic damage. Yeah, also Codebreaker, just out of curiosity, with what you're learning for school and all the programming and stuff like that, would you ever consider streaming just like what you're learning and stuff like that? Or if you have any good resources for C or C++, anything free, I would love to read it. If you want to just drop it into the chat. I'm sure other people would be interested too. Let me add a new parameter in the meanwhile. We'll be Boolean and we'll just say damage over time. Yeah, not the full word Boolean. Bool. Okay, let's update the signature as well. Because I know, just to go back to the conversation, I know a good resource for C++ learning. I should really read it again. Maybe I'll do a live stream of me reading that stuff again. You guys can correct me. I'm an introvert and my classes are in French. Yeah. Do you have any English resources, like maybe not textbooks, but something that you like kind of recommended reading. Because I do have this website, Learn C++, learncpp.com. Stack Overflow, yeah. Google, I guess, is another one. I'll drop this into the chat. Learn CPP. I went through this a while ago. I should definitely read it through again. Maybe I'll do like a weekly live stream of me going through this, trying to learn and try to figure out and kind of just read out loud what's going on, and people can learn together. I don't. Maybe people will be interested in that. I don't know, but I think that'll be a fun idea. Okay, I'm hearing a yes. All right, I'll do it for you, Sandra. So, all right, not to sound like I have a drinking problem or anything like that, but like, what my problem is on Fridays, I kind of get dumb, and then Saturday's kind of a wash, and I kind of just end up sleeping all day. So I need to be a healthier human being, lay off the good stuff, and try to learn for you guys at least. But yeah, I'll go through this. And we'll read it together. Maybe we can try to solve the problems together. I'll do it on Saturdays. Yeah, coffee's a religion. Okay, let's get back to coding. So I'm adding this boolean for bool damage over time. And the reason why I want to do that, I need to do actually something else. I need to go to my hero damage data. Let's add a new parameter. I'd love to join you as I got stuck with C++, but would love to get back into it. Awesome. Yeah, Sandra, I'll do this for you. It'll be a learning experience for us both. Another very good way I learned C++ and Unreal-related coding are the streams. Yeah. And eventually you kind of have to pull the trigger and start doing shit yourself, unfortunately, and that's what I'm trying to do. So gameplay effects, let's call it damage over time. Gameplay effect. I'm also not very secure about how my naming conventions are, but that's whatever. Let's add some comments as well. Base damage one time. Damage over time. Maybe it would be better if I were to... I wonder if I can do that. I think damage periods come over a data table. Unfortunately, there aren't too many Unreal C++ tutorials, just Epic Docs. Yeah, you're right. And yeah, that kind of does suck. Especially the live streams Unreal does on their channel, very good resource. Yeah, the education streams, depending on the topic, are pretty good. They have a lot of good ones for the gameplay ability system. That's where I started learning. So yeah, there's definitely good resources. But I think this one, the Learn CPP one that I have over here, is a good resource as well. But let's get back. I guess to stop getting sidetracked from the the chat. I can't even speak. The data tag to represent damage. That's fine. I did actually want to, let me compile. Hopefully I didn't, it's probably gonna break because I didn't actually create a fucking signature, huh? What's wrong here? Oh, I didn't update this. Yeah. Cancel. I'm getting too cocky. Not cocky, too fast. Too fast and not even close enough furious. Okay. So you should stop complaining. Again, I'm going to drop this into the chat, the Tranic documentation. It's a good resource. Recommend it. Good reading. I think I also need to read through it again, honestly. Okay. I don't have anything else as resource except for stream, Twitches, Epic YouTube channel, and some docs. Yeah. Like, if you're really fucking insane, you can just, you know, download, or what's the word? Compile the engine from source, from GitHub, and kind of read through the source code yourself. But that's kind of like throwing yourself in front of a giant fucking monster and trying to see if you can understand what you're reading, which is impossible. But it's an option. Sorry, hold on. What was I even? Oh, I'm losing sidetrack. Oh my god, what was I thinking? Was it in damage? Oh yeah, no. Yeah, it's the damage. No, gameplay effects into damage. Yeah, periodic. So the period comes from a data table. Interesting. Yeah, the viewer's distracting the streamer. Yep, exactly. So we'll leave that alone. I just want to see if we have the Boolean for damage over time true. What's that syntax? C++ one line if statement. Yeah. So is it like this? Damage over time. And then damage data. Damage gameplay effect. This one's the overtime one. Yeah, like that. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. Like that one line where you could just be like, okay, this is our condition. If true, false there. So I think in theory this is enough. So that if I set that new Boolean to true, it will do the damage over time. I always forget the syntax for that line, so I always look it up. Okay. Okay, so now we go into our actor. Why is that Boolean not there? Oh, this okay. Hero apply damage. Okay, I'm curious now. Oh yeah, wrong screen. Because I got confused here because it says apply damage, right? But it's my hero apply damage. But you know, I go and check, and you know, it's here, and it's right, and they're both. Oh, I guess maybe it defaulted back to the normal apply damage, but it couldn't find this one again. Okay, that's interesting. I was hoping if I could refresh it, it would just do it, but no. So we're going to say 5. And now in theory, we should do damage over time. But I first need to go to our damage asset and put in our gameplay effect for damage over time. Yeah, I thought I would have to refresh, but I guess Unreal just kind of intuitively thought, hey, that old version doesn't exist anymore. Let me just default back to the one that I know, which is kind of cool. Didn't know it would do that. So now I should be losing 5 health per 10th of a second for 5 seconds. So that's going to kill me. So let's do 1 second. Okay, I'm using language in the way I need to, so I can kind of explain it to myself. But yeah, it just loaded the function that had that same name. So 1 second, 5. So it'll be 25 damage if this works. Yes. Okay, so now we have the ability to apply damage over time. But it did it 30 instead of 25. I think it's because execute periodic effect on application. So now it should just do 25. Did I not go into it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And it also... okay. Is there a way to cap... Yeah, there is. Well, I don't know if I want to cap the number of resources. Oh boy, what did I do? When I say cap, I mean limit. Like I was thinking, hey, can I limit how many gameplay effects are on this? And then I kind of answered it in my head, where it's like, yeah, you can. So I want to look at this warning though. What's this warning? Let me put it into bigger text. Can I zoom in? Yeah. So it says no gameplay queue notify paths were specified in default game INI. Okay, so there should be a gameplay queue path. All right, in case we need one, let's set that up. Just to get sidetracked some more. Do gameplay queues. Yeah. So let's specify it. Project settings. It's under gameplay tags. What is the definition? Don't know if that's right. I gotta look at that warning again. Globals. Like, do I have to manually write this in? Oh. Okay, so we will have to do that. Ah. Okay. So let's go to our default game. Hero. Config default game. Ah, my eyes. That fucking hurts. It's so bright. All right. So does it already have globals? No. And then let's get that directory. Let's put a gameplay queue in here. I should make a gameplay queue class, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Gameplay queue. Yeah, that's fine. Shit. My bad. Yeah, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I think I closed it on accident or something. Sorry about that, guys. So going back to what we were doing. All right, so here is my directory. I don't know if I need this final one here, but I'll leave it. So we should be good there. Let me close and reload. Yeah, I don't know how I accidentally ended the stream, but I did. Sorry. Okay. So, yeah, I really gotta get rid of the combo shortcuts. They did not work out. Yeah, I think I hit F2 because that stopped streaming. Sorry. Just trying to see what works. And that does not work. Yeah, let me just clean all this crap up. We were having a good viewership too. I was upset. I lost like 5 people. Yeah, definitely make Cyberpunk and Unreal. Solo dev. That's how you get that's how you get Clatebix on YouTube. It like Cyberpunk made in Unreal. You know, create Cyberpunk by myself, and you know has their face just like, oh what? How did I do it? Okay. Okay. So we definitely fixed that warning. So I'm happy about that. Okay. Okay. What else? Let's see. Okay. I think we're okay with this. So we can close this, archive and delete. All right. Look into. All right. So we'll do shield next. Don't forget the bunch of arrows pointing to an useless part of the thumb. Yeah, like a fucking arrow pointing to my ass. Let's see. Let's consider. What would be the best term? Like mana, I guess. Basically, points you need to activate a skill. We'll definitely want that. And we can use cost for that. You want to see the shield mechanic? Yeah. Okay. We'll definitely do shield. And we'll do mana. And we'll kind of leave it to that. So shield, let's, all right, work on shield mechanic. I guess that's fine. No one else is working on this. Work on shield mechanic. Members, me, obviously labels, coding. I don't need to be doing any of this shit, but I do it anyway to do. Also say that it has gone wrong. Yeah, creating Cyberpunk gone wrong. Solo dev accidentally eats garbage on stream. Create UI for shield. Like when I created health, I created a health component that manages that. Should the health component also manage shield, or should I make a shield component as well? And the shield handles the shield. Because I feel like there needs to be communication between shield and health. Because basically, if or can that be done in the damage execution calculation, like in Tranic? Maybe they could be 2 separate things. Yeah, I need to do a mukbang for sure. Just eat a bunch of Polish food on stream, just a bunch of pierogi, and see what happens. American dies from overdose of pierogi? Gone right. So we want to create a UI element. Consider component. We gotta create attributes. I guess we have to update damage calculation. Because essentially, like, if you have 5 shield left, to be honest, if you can, I would love to see an equipable shield. So like a physical shield, like sword and shield kind of thing. Yeah. I think even before I do that, I need to create like because I need to, yeah. I need to, if I want to do that, I should really start with equipping anything, right? Yeah, like I was thinking on the same lines as you, Codebreaker, where there's shield that you get granted. Because yeah, I guess we should. I don't even know if I even want to introduce like melee combat mechanics. I think I guess I should, and that would, because I wanted to do. Because I know I don't want it to be a shooter. I want it to be a traditional RPG. And when I say RPG, I mean like old-timey RPG. Yeah, the one we're thinking about is easier, but I mean, like let's develop what I want to develop. We'll make the shield that I kind of want to make, and we'll kind of just be happy about that. See if we can get that to work, and then later, maybe we can we'll develop like an equipment and inventory system. And then when you have a shield equipped, maybe that can change the what's the term? The animation blueprint, the locomotion, and everything like that. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Shield and armor. But I guess we would need to potentially okay. Let's all right. We're gonna do something else. We're gonna create. Let's change this from shield to armor. First off. Let's delete everything in this. All right, we'll need to create attributes. We'll need to update damage calculation. Give me a second here. I guess we'll have to start making an inventory thing. So we'll have to look into some places where we can get free assets. Maybe there's some on the store. But I want to. Maybe we can start creating things where you have certain armor pieces that affect certain stats, so you can have. You made a very complex card system. Do you have a link to show that? Sketchfab, is that where I can get assets for 3D? Is it .com? I guess. Okay. We'll add that to the list. Sketchfab for assets, maybe Epic Store. We're gonna need. Okay, let's make a new one. Inventory system. That sucks that you can't share it, but that's showbiz, I guess. Um, so this inventory system, okay, develop, first pass, inventory system. Oh, whoops, labels, code. So we need a checklist. But basically, I use abilities to buy cards from the player's deck, and each card has a unique effect and adds flat stats to the hero. That's pretty cool. So is it like, shit, what's the name of that game? Big structures of structures. Yo, bro, I heard you like structures, so I put a structure in your structure. What did I do? It's not what I wanted. To do. Okay. Consider components for armor pieces. And the cool thing is that I made it so that if you unequip a card, you are refunded and the effects are gone. Nice. So we want to do consider armor pieces. Create item class. And I guess we'll have to make a new card for that item class. Oh no. Okay, create class. I think we're gonna need a data table because eventually we might have to get into leveling and stuff like that. Create data table for stats. Attribute parameters. Asset representation. I think that's enough for now. We have a lot. All because you had to mention armor and shield, Sandra. Thanks a lot. I was so happy getting health to work. Now I gotta do all this. I guess we only have about. I'm only gonna be streaming for about 10 more minutes. But then I might play some games for like an hour. Yeah, eventually I could do it. Do you already have any video explaining the damage execution calculation? Because I will be adding shielding soon, and you for sure cannot do it with a simple setup by collar and BPs. I think. Give me a second. Let me get on my YouTube channel. Because my previous stream goes over it. I pretty much steal it from Trinex documentation, honestly. But which one is it? Custom applied damage function. Yeah, damage execution. So here you go. Hopefully that'll link you. Let's see if it opens it there. Yeah. So watch that video. Also, there should be damage execution. Yeah. Use this as a reference. Yeah, so hopefully either pieces of data will help you. Also, just look at Trenix project, his source code. Should get you where you want to go. Okay, let me... game dev. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I guess... I don't know. I kind kind of want to end on this note. Sorry I ended the stream 15 minutes ago on accident just to bring you guys back for 15 minutes. I am going to play some games. I'm kind of tired. I started work today at 8 a.m. and I finished at about 5, and then had dinner and then did this. I'm gonna play Control. I did buy Cyberpunk. I am in Poland, and I actually did meet some of the developers for Cyberpunk. I met one of the world level designers, and I met one of the members of the legal team. Well, it was through Tinder. But cool people, and congratulations to them on release. Oh, you did finish Control? Nice. Very nice. I guess to wrap this up, let me just submit everything to my source control, and then we'll transition to Control. So, Genshin Impact. Yeah, I heard Warframe. Warframe's really good, I've been hearing. And it's free. So there's not really an excuse not to play it. Let's close out of both Visual Studios. Here's our Perforce. All right, so we made changes to that. Nothing in data tables. Game mode, no. Gameplay cues, we have it added. Gameplay effects, we did mess with damage. Okay, see you tomorrow, Sandra. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we did. Check out. Nothing in UI. Nothing under abilities. Nothing under animations. Data asset, we got that checked out. Okay. And then source. We did data, yeah. Definitely check this. I think everything else, okay, we did change character. Oh boy, no. I did not want to do that. I think that's it. So we're good there. We can submit. This is kind of bright, but okay. Unique, apply, damage, function with optional DOT parameter. Okay, we can just submit that. Okay, we're good there. Then I want to push that to GitHub. Are you wait? Okay, is that secret supposed to remain secret? Can I say that out loud? That Warframe history thing, because that's pretty bananas. Okay, so Codebreaker says he is the player that currently holds the highest amount of damage dealt in a single sword swing in Warframe at 33 million points of damage. Is that anywhere on on their website or something? Like, do they keep track of that stuff? Let me push this. Yeah, send the pic. Do it. Put it on the Discord and I'll show it. Okay. Apply damage. Push. Okay, and we're good. Okay. I'm still going to be here, but I'm going to put myself in the intermission mode just so I know where to split this when I put the video onto YouTube. So I'll be back.